That was a cough. It was really over the top. What's up, Casey? Oof, that's the wrong one. There it is. Boy, things just don't like to work when you want them to. Hello. New platform. What's up? Brief introductions. Since new platform, different stuff all the time. My name is Nathan. Near Plasma. We used to be on Twitch, but I decided recently to switch platforms because I wanted to try to do something different. I have multiple reasons for why I decided to switch platforms. Both kind of a mixture of just trying to mix some stuff up, mixed with just trying to try something different. I'll go with a couple of the basic reasons why I decided to switch over from Twitch over to YouTube. One, I have a very inconsistent stream schedule. Twitch is very much a platform where people go in order to exclusively stream, and I don't have the time to exclusively stream anymore, or at least I didn't. The best way... I should have a little bit more time now to be able to do a little bit more streaming in general, but the time really won't be like in the afternoon like it used to be, or there won't be a set stream schedule anymore. There may be like a post saying I'm going to stream this day in the Discord, but I may not stream every single day like I used to. Like in the past, Twitch streams were always at like 8 p.m. or 7 p.m., something like that, and I would stream for about 2 to 3 hours. But I can't consistently keep up with that anymore because my career, mainly acting-wise, varies a lot, where I will have to focus on, like, if my agent contacts me and says that I need to go out and do an audition, or if I need to continue to do a specific type of work, or maybe like an acting class, or jiu-jitsu stuff, and workout schedules and stuff like that, in order to continue on with specific trainings. I just couldn't keep up with that level of consistency anymore the moment I started to diverge into that career path, which was always my main path. So because of that, streaming couldn't become my first and foremost that I wanted it to be. So I decided to switch to YouTube. There's a couple other reasons why I like the YouTube platform as opposed to specific like Twitch platforms. For one, in a YouTube platform, the videos don't go away. If there's a specific stream video that you like, you can come back and watch that stream video. So like for example, I've been playing Skyward Sword and I intend to continue that playthrough of Skyward Sword here. Unfortunately, you won't be able to see any of the beginning parts of Skyward Sword because that stuff's gone on Twitch. It's just forever gone. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it just may not necessarily stick the same way that it used to. So, but now, for example, I have a game that I'm going to show off here in a second that I'll probably play in the future, just not today. Like I got this Kamen Rider game for the PS4 that I got for like as a Christmas gift, which was really cool. But I don't see something like this maybe not being a straight up streaming game. So what I can do is if I have time, or if I'm in the mood to play like a game, but it's like 11 at night and I don't want people to necessarily be up at that time, I could just record the game itself and I'll have Let's Plays on the channel instead of just strictly streams for something to come back and watch later. Or there's other stuff that I wanted to do. Like on my streams, I wanted to talk fitness and stuff like that too, but I don't feel like that was a good message, a good platform to be able to message people about. So I can't sit there and explain to you why I lost X amount of weight or something like that. And when I could just make a full video and then like 3 years down the line, someone, if they're looking for that kind of advice, it's going to be readily available for them. So I'm excited to kind of switch, and I'm here to now officially talk about like more about the channel moving forward while I continue to play this. I do not know how much longer I have in Powerwash Simulator, but I figured this would be a really good beginning. Yeah. Edits to past streams. Exactly, Casey. I'm pretty sure this level's broken, by the way. Like, I've continued to play a lot of Powerwash Simulator off. Like, I played it a lot with my Twitch streams and stuff like that. And I continue to play it offline. Like, I've done a lot of levels that didn't get to be seen, and that was something that I could have probably done for YouTube, where while I was playing, I could have just had a little talk to myself. Yeah, this one's broken. I can't do anything about this one. But I could have just had to talk to myself instead of having to worry about going live. A good example about this, and I don't mean to call him out, because it's not a call out. Streaming can get tiresome. It happens. It's not just something that happens for everybody. Like, streaming, when you have a chat, or if you actually have a big community, which is a very also exciting experience here, is getting to start completely over from the beginning. Knowing how, like, right now, like, for example, donations are a thing. Donations were a thing there, but donations here aren't necessary in order to thrive. Like, Twitch and YouTube, like, you'll make money off of YouTube, from my understanding, without having to try. Now, I don't know if YouTube's more lucrative than Twitch would be, but it's not about the money. It never was about the money. It was about entertaining, and that's the whole point of why I do, you know, I try to go into acting, or why I try to play games or do streaming. It was all about entertaining, and I've always been interested in that, even back in the day when I tried to do, you know, podcasting for, like, Manga Plasma and stuff like that. That was always what I enjoyed to do, was helping keep people entertained. Something that was boring, or something that you could do and watch in the fun times. Like, that's what I always looked forward to. But sometimes, you know, talking to a chat can be emotionally draining. Emotionally draining is not the right word. Can just be tiring, because you have to keep up. So, for example, I have a buddy named Blake. Casey, you know him, obviously. Blake's got a big following now on Twitch, which is phenomenal. That's great. But keeping up with that level of chat can be extremely tough on somebody. Especially someone like Blake. It's just, you know, he's popular. Everyone wants to talk to him. I want to talk to him all the time. So watching and trying to keep up with that kind of level of chat while he's doing something can be challenging. So, for example, if I decide to play the Danganronpa games in the future for myself, I may play those completely by myself off stream, or I still may bring people in to help me out. Like, I could bring in Emily, one of my closest friends in the world, to come and help walk me through the Danganronpa stream without ever having to really look at the chat or anything like that. Or there'll be games that I want to play on a stream. A good example of a game to play, like, on stream would be, like, when we go back to, if we do Among Us again. We've been trying to do a little bit more, even though I try to retire from it. But, hey, you know, it calls you back sometimes when they make little updates and they listen to what you want. Or, like, a game like this. Like, this is a good game that I could lose myself into, and I could just edit it later. But if people want additional footage, there we go. Yeah, streaming can be exhausting. And that's one of the reasons why I took such a long break from Twitch to begin with, but it was also just because I had so much on my plate, from a full-time job to trying to go into acting, going into acting classes, doing martial arts, at the time doing gymnastics. I have made a few changes in my life recently. One of those changes being is I don't do gymnastics anymore since my injury. But it's just, that's part of the reason. I can't get over that fear, and maybe I'll go back to gymnastics one day, but as of right now, I don't think that I want to focus more on the rest of the fitness stuff that I need to do in order to continue my training for Power Rangers, as opposed to just focusing on just that. I want to focus on the stuff that I know I'm good at. So I've got, like, a jiu-jitsu competition coming up, and I'm going to focus on that and continue to do, hold on one second. Continue to do stuff like that where I can continue to thrive in what I know I'm good at. Excuse me. And be able to thrive there and continue to work and do stuff like that. Other changes in my life recently, I got displaced at my full-time job. So, working the big, long 9 to 5 hours, which were very essential for most things, that's gone. I can't do that anymore. They displaced me. The job was not a great job, if I'm being honest with you. Technically, I'm still employed there until the end of the month, but they basically just found a way to screw over multiple departments, which there's nothing I can do or cry or argue about right now. That's not going to benefit anyone. So what I decided to do, which is going to be difficult, but it's what we do, since acting was my main focus, it's my main drive and career and stuff like that, I decided to go ahead and get a part-time job, just like any other beginning struggling actor would. So I do that. So that's another reason why my streams were going to be super inconsistent if I decided to stay on Twitch, was just because I can't guarantee that I will be available. For example, I work like a very small shift today in the next, almost 2 o'clock. I go in at like 5 o'clock and I only work like 4 hours. And 4 hours isn't a long period of time to work. But it also means that during 5 o'clock until like 9 o'clock or whatever, I wouldn't be able to do a stream, and that schedule won't necessarily be the same thing as it would be next week, as most part-time jobs generally tend to be. Which is another reason why I decided to switch onto YouTube. Plus, I don't have to worry about like the Twitch affiliate program or the partner program where you have to stream a specific amount of time. Like I said, it was never for the... Kev's getting his helter-skelter clean now, is he? That's hilarious. Oh, okay. I don't see how that's funny, but that's cool. That's cool, Stacy Peach. That's cool. That's cool. This allows me to be able to do a little bit more in my own free time, being able to say, hey, we're going to go ahead and do a quick live stream on this time. No, Casey, don't worry about it. But like I said, like when it came to Twitch, that was never, like, becoming super famous or anything like that. That, like, I'd rather do that through my acting career and hope for the best there. But for myself, Twitch was never going to be the the end-all goal. And people giving follows and stuff like that, that's great. Like, I loved it. I loved that people were enjoying the content enough that we got to where we were on Twitch at that time. Like, it was super cool to see people like enjoying the content and wanting to hang out. But the thing is that doesn't necessarily change just because I'm on YouTube. Like when I do joint streams with Blake, I'll just be over here doing, YouTube, while Blake is still doing on Twitch, and we'll do that together. Or any other person, or like if Emily and I want to hang out or something like that, and Jeremy comes onto the stream, that's still going to be a thing. It doesn't change just because we leave the platform. So I'm very excited to see where my YouTube stuff will go. Like tonight, I guarantee you that once I'm done with work, I'm still going to want to come home and play a game, but I may not want to hop onto a stream for a specific amount of time, or like the streams could be an hour long. And just because you missed the stream doesn't mean you have to go back onto Twitch to particularly watch that stream. So I'm very excited again to see where it all comes from and where it all go. So, and I really like the idea of just being able to create more YouTube videos. A good example of YouTube videos that I really want to create, and I see this, and I'm not calling anybody out. I like fitness. Fitness is something that's really important to me now. It's become a huge part of my journey that I didn't realize was going to become such a huge part of my journey. And I like talking about it, and I try to talk about it on Twitch, but that's not necessarily the same market. People who go to Twitch are there to basically watch Let's Plays. Send some extra pets to Juice for me? No problem. For anyone on YouTube who's seeing this later, Juice is my cat, and we love her. She is the best. Currently, she has discovered an Amazon gift bag that she is spending all of her time in. I watched her stay in that gift bag for an entire day yesterday. It was adorable, mainly because I crawled inside that bag, so I would just hang out with my cat. We all love juice. But like with fitness stuff, like Twitch is a very much a gaming platform. You're fighting for views against other people. You're fighting for gameplays from other people. People are wanting to watch specific things, but if I want to play a brand new game that just came out, I don't want to fight people specifically for views just because I want to play the new game. I want people to enjoy the content that we're putting out. So I could make it into just a plain YouTube video, or I could make it into a stream that's going to just be a stream-related series and not necessarily a YouTube video on its own. So I like the amount of options that are coming with that. And that comes back to my relation to fitness journey. When I try to talk about fitness, you know, you're fighting so many different people, but there's like knowledge and stuff that I want to give. Now, I'm in no way a fitness expert. I can give you the information that I know. I can give you all of my workout routines, and when I make fitness videos, I don't intend to make them long and drawn out like some other fitness videos you'll see, where if you're wanting to know more about a specific, like a particular exercise or like a particular fitness-related goal and whatnot, I won't make you watch a 30-minute video just so you can get the answer. I will tell you what the answer is, and then I will explain into detail why that is the answer and why you have to do what you do. That's part of the goal, but instead of having to sit here and watch me play like Pokemon or Animal Crossing or something like that to listen to my fitness tips, you won't have to do that. Like, if you don't want to do that, you don't have to do that. You just watch the fitness video when it drops. And I think that's an excellent solution to what I ultimately wanted to do via Twitch without having to do it all via Twitch. Am I sliding? I know it's a slide, but am I sliding? Huh. Weird. So on and so forth. That's the kind of stuff that I really enjoy, that I really like, and that I'm looking forward to. Subs are great. Subs continue to help grow the channel as well, because you can have a minimal amount of subs and not have to fight the Twitch algorithm. Again, there's nothing wrong with streaming on Twitch. I actually do think that Twitch is an excellent platform, and it is a great way to grow whatever kind of career you're wanting to go to. There is no bad blood between me and Twitch or anyone who's wanting to stream on Twitch or anything like that. In my experience, I just didn't think that I am the right fit for Twitch because of some of the earlier stuff that I just said. It's just kind of the way that it goes. And this way, I don't have to worry specifically about people watching specific things in order to help, you know, make a living on here. Like, it would just be a nice side thing to have. I don't have to worry about crazy hype trains that I didn't get a whole lot. And that's not to, like, bring anybody down or bring any of the mood down. It just didn't happen a lot. And that's fine. I'm perfectly fine with the fact that that didn't happen. Can I walk through here? Is that something I can do? Or am I going to have to, like, jump up here and... Ooh. I am the boldest power washer there has ever been. You wish for my services, you get top tier quality. It's just different. It's just different. So for me, I think because of the fact that I was so, I don't want to say early on into my Twitch career, I had been on Twitch for about a year? More than a year. Before I decided to officially make this platform change, if you will. I think, though, that I had a new enough of a following that it ultimately, switching platforms wasn't going to be detrimental onto my career. It's just starting over. And sometimes we all just need a little bit of a restart. I personally think so. Like, the whole thing with my, as I was explaining earlier, with, like, my job, this could be, it was just a blessing in disguise so far. I mean, it's still early. It's only been, like, a week. But the fact is that I will continue to survive and continue to grow and be able to continue to do more stuff like this. This is stuff that I've wanted to do, that I've missed being able to do, but because of the way that time and effort ultimately goes, it just becomes harder to be able to do stuff like that when you want to. So this way, I don't have to worry about consistency. I can just be here. If you want to know if I'm going to end up streaming that day, you can just go to the, go to the Discord, which I still think everybody has access to, and, that's just the way it could be, and I think this is an excellent move for my own personal growth and as a channel, as an entertainment source. Worst case scenario, it just doesn't work out. We just do something different again. That's the beauty of it. It's already all set up. And again, worst case scenario, we just go back to Twitch. And even then, that's not a worst case scenario. I still think and stand by that Twitch is an excellent platform. It's just more demanding, I would say. Other fun fact, this is not my first time on YouTube. This is my first time on YouTube as a as a streaming platform, but when it came to like Let's Plays and stuff, there is, in fact, alternate videos of myself trying to entertain prior. I don't know the names of all of them. There should be two. One of them, the name is very weird. It was called Uber Next Plasma, and I'm thinking of doing a reaction to some of those old videos. Those old videos are me from like 2012. So those are like 10-year-old videos already. It was me and a buddy. We shared one computer. He had his own computer. I could not afford a desktop or any crazy PC stuff. All I owned personally at that time was an Xbox 360. And I looked it up last night. His username was Cycloptic Bovine, and we tried to do like alternate channels together, and I went back and I listened to like one of them, which was really tough for me to listen to. I wore a Power Rangers mask. That mask is gone, by the way. Which is also funny, because the whole goals never really, I guess, change, but you don't realize it. At that time, I was not aiming to be a Power Ranger. I just really liked that mask design, so I ended up wearing a Power Rangers mask. That's just kind of how it ended up being. I was also trying to hide my identity. When I did Manga Plasma, the podcast, I didn't tell people what my name was. I didn't give anybody information about it. It was just one of those things where I missed a lot. Uh-oh. Oh, hey, but I still got it. Awesome. I didn't tell people what my name was. I was trying really hard to keep my identity a secret. I don't have a specific reason for it. I just thought it was cool. And that's just what I thought. So now here we are. I'm sorry, this game is so peaceful. Such a peaceful game. It's on Steam, if anybody is ever interested in playing. They incorporated a multiplayer function, which I don't really understand. The whole point of me playing Powerwash Simulator is just to kind of relax, take it easy, do some cleaning, power washing. Oh, that's part of the flagpole. I don't need to go up there. Okay. That's cool. Interesting. Maybe do it this way? I'm trying to be meticulous with this. Why Powerwash Simulator? Well, I'm glad you asked. Powerwash Simulator was one of those games that I discovered through Markiplier, I think. Yes? Yes. And it was a very peaceful game, and I bought it for myself, and then one day I just got tired of playing really hardcore games on Twitch. And I wanted something real easy just to kind of relax to that I was already in the middle of playing, which was Powerwash Simulator. Like, I had no intention to exclusively stream Powerwash Simulator at any moment, which is one of the reasons why I never had, like, a continuing thing. It was supposed to just be there for, I'm bored. I want to play a quick and easy game. So Powerwash Simulator, here we are. The reason why I chose this as the first game is because I wanted this to be, like I said, I wanted a test stream. Something that I could listen back to later. Uh-oh. Oh, no, I'm going to fall! Oh, there we go. Something I could listen back to later. See how it all sounded, see how it all came out, see how everything was. Without having to really worry about whether or not some amazing content was missed. And anything I say here can just be played back later. I can do that later no matter what. But I also didn't want to put like something super and captivating that would overshadow the channel updates and stuff that we were doing, such as, like, let's say I decided to continue my playthrough of Halo, or play Halo multiplayer, or another good game that I could have done was Animal Crossing. I've been trying to do a lot in Animal Crossing lately, just on my off time. But other things that I could do is, like, any of the story-driven games. Like, one of the games that I want to play is Skyward Sword, you know? Continuing my playthrough with that, because that game's a lot of fun. The controls are still wonky. I still think they're wonky. But I didn't want to, like, try to talk about channel updates and what I had planned and what I want to do, so on and so forth, and then get distracted by the story. Plus, like I said, I have something that I have to do in, like, the next, like, 2 hours anyway. So if I ultimately wanted to just, end the stream after an hour, I could. Because most YouTube videos, they're what, like 20 minutes long? 20 minutes long? Something like that? It's generally about what you're going for. So it's kind of what I wanted to go for. Okay. That way I can just kind of do some quick editing later. Which is why we kind of did everything last night. I actually was going to start yesterday, but I had no idea that YouTube had a 24-hour wait before you can start streaming on YouTube. Something that I really will appreciate about Twitch is the learning experience that I ultimately got from it. I got to learn the do's and don'ts of streaming. I got to learn and meet a bunch of people. A lot of people that I like. A lot of good friends that I made. All that good stuff. If, by the way, the music is too loud, let me know. I'll turn it down. Some YouTube videos that I intend to do probably won't have music. Music's a tricky subject. Am I eventually going to just have to build an entire carnival here? How far am I? 34%? I'm only 34% with this thing? And I was worried I was going to be done too quickly. Look at me. What a fool I am. Let's go ahead and get this one done. Perfect. I want to try to knock out this one. No, I'm gonna fall. Oh, no I'm not. No I'm not. What's up, Zin? Welcome over to the new platform. It's nice to see people come over from Twitch that enjoyed it enough to come and switch over to our brand new attempts. Audio is pretty perfect. Good, good. I'm glad everyone's enjoying it. What other updates? Does anyone have any questions about the Switch? Going to bed now because it's early. Oh, yeah. Your schedule is all sorts of different, being overseas. I get it. I'm excited, though, for just, like, the whole YouTube experience in general. When I get home tonight after my quickie shift, I'll probably pick a game that I haven't had the chance to play, and just record it, and then probably do some editing of it this week, doing little thumbnails, so on and so forth, and all that. So that way we can go ahead and start a Let's Play series as well. I'm trying to think. I know I want to start the fitness stuff too. Like fitness, just little fitness questionnaires and whatnot. I just don't know where I want to start with it. You know? Like, I don't want to start off with a video that sounds like I'm bragging, like with my total weight loss and stuff like that. I want to start with something that's going to be helpful, because and my idea of helpful, like I said, isn't necessarily a big bragging moment. I don't want to sit there and be like, oh, look how amazing I did. I've never wanted to be that. I want to be more along the lines of, I lost this much weight, this is how I did it, and this is how, if you have questions about it, here's other videos down the line, or you can ask them in the comments and stuff like that, and I will answer those in another video. Bye, Zen! I'm so glad you could stop by. Great to see you. I hope to see you in the future as well. Tons of fun. We've got other stuff. We're going to be able to do this more often. At varying times. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a stream at like midnight and it'll just go till 3 in the morning if I'm not tired. Boy, wouldn't that be bananas. I'm old, alright? I like sleep. Culture. Yeah. I think that's what we need. Everybody's different. Not to bring Blake back up and his amazingly beautiful face, but there are certain things that I think you get different experiences from different platforms. Like, this is definitely a more consumable media where, oh, I just put out a brand new Let's Play or fitness video, but you don't have the opportunity because you're going to miss it. Yeah, you could always go back to past streams, but things are going to be a little bit more condensed, I guess. So like, oh, here's a new fitness video about how calorie deficiencies work, or how to properly, like, the mistakes of hammer curls or whatever, like little things like that. And those could be quick, simple topics. Like if I talk about calorie deficiency stuff, that could be like a 3-minute long video. It doesn't need, you don't need to look through a 3-hour stream to find that fit tip. Like, that's not appropriate. So I'm thinking, like, I'll answer some of those questions during streams if people want. But if it's a good enough question, then I'll just make a video about it too. I think that's something that I could do, especially since I have like most auditioning processes now for some actors. Oh boy, I didn't know I was getting hit by that light. For some actors, auditioning processes are different. So we have to do a lot of it here. Like, I do a lot over in that. That's why that wall's blank. It's technically where I auditioned for a lot of my audition videos. I have like a tripod over here with like its own little light and whatnot. So I use that tripod and set up so I could move that tripod anywhere. It doesn't have to be like a specific stream related question. You can go anywhere. Have fun with it. It's gonna be great. I've always seen it as content is better on YouTube, experiences are better on Twitch. Exactly. I think that while as much as I liked that Twitch experience, and I may still go back to Twitch for an occasional stream or two, I just think that testing out new things is a good way for us to grow as people. So here we are. The only downside The only real downside about my YouTube streams, which would have been a downside for Twitch streams as well, because my streaming schedule is so wonky and I'm able to find more time to stream in like the middle of the day than I would be at night, for like particular reasons. Like the fact that a good example for why this schedule is so wonky. Tomorrow it's a holiday week because of New Year's. I'm trying to avoid getting hit by this one like light stream here, so it's not hitting my face weird. Jiu-Jitsu, for example. I have a tournament coming up, which is going to be fun. A lot of fun. So I need to do a lot of training for it, but there's occasional classes that come at noon. There's occasional classes that come at 6:30, and then there's work. So especially with me having such a weird work schedule now, I have to find the time. Your technique is excellent. Thank you. Thank you, Kevin. Not a lot of people get to compliment me on my technique, and you know, it's a pretty solid, meticulous, all over the place technique, but I knew there'd be someone who'd appreciate it. Kevin, you know, Kevin. Did a great job. With an all over schedule, kind of makes things a little bit more, ooh, boy, that's ugly. Ooh. Is that what you want to see? Jet control 8 out of 10. Knowledge of apertures 9 out of 10. Soap discretion 8.5 out of 10. Okay, Kevin. Oh, I appreciated the compliment at first, but now you're getting too detailed. Alright, I don't need you rating me. Doing a job here. Don't make me paranoid about it, Kevin. Excellent. Stance 9.3 out of 10? Who goes specifically with the decimal points? That's what I want to know. Who's the person that's the psychopath that's like, we gotta specifically put in those decimal points, otherwise we don't know who's better? Like, no. I don't need that kind of grade. Just say I do good, I do bad. Simple. Easy peasy. It's more of my wheelhouse. Okay. Whoop. 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 I actually have no idea if I'm going to be able to make that. Why can't I jump? Jump! Thank you. Alright. I'm probably going to need the big ladder thing, just in general. The... Oh, what's it called? That thing! That. I'm probably going to need that. Oh, hi. Guess that's the top of the door I never got to. This is fun music. Oh. Oh. I don't need this extension nozzle for this. Just because of how wide this is and how close I am to it, like, having the extension nozzle is a little overkill. Let's light this bad boy up! Light this puppy! You know, my wife is working from home, so now I have the pleasure of having her work from home while I'm streaming and trying to not just distract the ever-living crap out of her. Oh, she's gonna hate me! I think... Scalpel! Thank you! Thank you, Casey, you beautiful human! I needed that. I could not figure that out. I don't know why it was slipping my mind. But as a team, we work together. Have we figured out the answer? This is coming together nicely. I'm surprised this metal just cleans so easily. Like, a lot of the metal stuff in this game likes to have rust on it lately. Which, I mean, I get. It's real. I'm just saying that I'm surprised. Unless they're considering that to be too difficult here. You know, like adding a specific amount of rust to specific mechanics where it's too high up for you to really get it. But then they're underestimating my power washing abilities. Clean it from that side. Clean it from that side. Probably gonna once again have to get the scaffolding for over here, right? Yeah. Probably. My nose is real itchy. Sorry, I keep touching it. Probably not that quality content that people are looking for, is Nathan scratching his nose. Am I missing something? Oh, I'm missing the entire other side. I don't know why I thought I got it already. Boy, they do just get further and further away, don't they? If you have to do that all together. No, I think those are separate. Got! Yeah, they're separate. Okay, cool. I exclusively only come to Nate No Scratching streams. They're so common. They're everywhere. Oh, got it. Must not work, so semi-lurking. You, absolutely. That's the whole point, is just if you can't make it to some, or if you're at work, you know, that's what we're here for. Because if you end up missing anything, you can watch it later! Not even like in the next week before it disappears. You can just watch it when you want. Or don't. I mean, the more views, the better the algorithm, and I don't know how much YouTube's algorithm. I know it changes consistently. But we're gonna hope for the best. I have no idea if that's actually doing anything for me or not. It is missing something, so it's not perfect. I guarantee you it's like right there. And if I don't get it, it's gonna bother me later, because I'm gonna end up looking for it everywhere. Whoop. Boy, that's not the type of move you wanted to have an employer. You know, you don't want to see your employer jumping from the top of that building to over here just to get it. Yep, I knew it was going to happen. Oh, yeah. Yeah! You clean that bad boy right up. Oh, perfect. It's perfect. Oh, yeah! I should be dead. I should be dead. Everybody send your regards to Jeremy. He is under the weather. Poor Jeremy. Very popular person on these channels. And one of my bestest friends. Somebody call OSHA. Ooh, trying to put me out of the job. I'm very professional, and I am nothing but safety prone. Let's get right under here, get this taken care of. You know, I bet you it's counting a spot behind it, isn't it? Yep, it sure is. That's fine. I'll get to that in a second. Yeah, it's counting that entire part behind it. That's fine. I've been watching a lot of Arrested Development lately. Emily recently introduced me to it. I cannot stop. I have a problem. I thought that the show was really bad and boring at first, and now I can't stop watching it. It's so funny. It was ahead of its time, for sure. For sure. Hello? I knew I was missing something. Excuse me. Pardon me, slide. There we go. There's gonna be a lot of those, aren't there? Sure are. When did I spend time doing this? I don't know. Ooh. What a relaxing game. Been playing this for months now. And I'm scared that I'm going to end up playing more really mundane games and really end up enjoying that. I found out recently there's a lawn mowing simulator. I hate mowing the lawn in real life as a chore. It's always one of my least favorite chores other than sweeping. And now here we are, potentially going to be playing a lawn mowing simulator. Oh, the thought frightens me. Are these different? Oh my god, they're different. Oh, they go all the way up. Oh, okay. As long as I get them relatively clean, I don't have to worry about it too much. Okay, cool. Awesome. There we go. I'm thinking of doing a randomizer. Griffin McElroy, of the ever hysterical McElroy family, has started doing a Link to the Past randomizer stream playing as Guy Fieri, and I'm so interested in that, and I want to do it as well. Maybe not as Guy Fieri. Oh, I hate the dishes too, Casey. I'm 100%. Lawn work can be entertaining in its own right, but yeah, dishes are boring. I prefer laundry out of all the chores that I have to, all the chores I have to do. 1 second. Sorry, I had an itch, and this time it wasn't going to be camera friendly. Uh, but yeah, like I want to do a randomizer. I might do a Link to the Past randomizer as well. I definitely won't be doing what Griffin's doing, which is the one-hit KO. I'm not good at video games as a general whole, so I cannot put that kind of restriction on myself. I'll never get through the game. And I probably will use a guide at some point, because I'm not an expert. I don't know everything there is to know about A Link to the Past, or most Legends of Zelda games. As I've said multiple times on Twitch, streaming before, not an expert. I haven't played a lot of Legend of Zelda games. I played A Link to the Past. That one I'm relatively... I know a little bit about it. If you quiz me on it, I'd fail that quiz. But I know a little bit more about it, but that's one of the beautiful things about having like the concept of that randomizer is I think the bosses are all different too, so even if you knew what boss was what and how you necessarily defeat it, it wouldn't necessarily give you the upper hand. So, I don't know, we'll see. God, how is this looking? Terrible. Absolutely hideous. Okay. You know what Twitch, not Twitch, I keep saying Twitch because I'm so used to being on Twitch in comparison, and a lot of people stream through Twitch, which is why I think it's also somewhat of an oversaturated market. You're competing too hard for views. YouTube streamer that I'd love to play with one day is Valkyrae. I discovered her... She's extremely huge in the stream community, but I never truly like watched her until a while back. I started watching some of I watched some streams that she was in, and I really enjoyed whenever she was on them. And then I found out she was a YouTube only person as well, and I think that's so cool. Who needs to be an expert in Zelda when Emily is a friend? I know, right? Emily is a walking encyclopedia of Zelda knowledge. Like, if I ever need help with any other kind of game, and I think I want to do randomizers as a whole, because I've always thought those were really interesting. Who needs anything other than to have Emily assist me with it? Problem is like, I have played... Blake texting me. Glad to see you're starting to get out of the world. I need some skills with integrity at my private hangar. Private hangar? Hold on. I have to wash a jet? Oh. Interesting. Probably gotta finish this first. Suggestions for improve... Kevin? I do this for a living, my guy. Don't you start trying to text me how to do my job. I'm not here for it. Not here for it, Kevin. Fire your jet straight up into the air and let gravity do the rest. That's not how it works. And because this is a video game, the mechanics of gravity don't work. I can fall off this building and not break my legs or die. Okay, my guy. This is why you're not a power washer. Is that not completed? Time wetness became a factor. I don't like that sentence. Not a fan of that sentence. Ah! Huh! Huh! Boy. You ever just get, like, tightness everywhere. You just have to, like, I'm one of those people that pops my knuckles in, like, every part of me that when I get the opportunity to. Like, I'm always so stiff, and I know it doesn't necessarily cause any terrible effects down the road. I've never been worried about it, 'cause I always feel so relieved when I'm done. But I have to have it. I have to. Ooh. Otherwise, I just get too stiff. Yeah, going up and down is going to be the better option. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Need to keep an eye on this video I'm watching to give me this amazing music. Don't want to have accidental ads playing. There we go. That's what I like to see. It's all coming together. Oh, I love it. I love it. Feels good to stream again. It's funny, I talk to myself pretty regularly. I think I need to go back and start watching Let's Play videos again, just so I know how they work again. Don't want to go in blind. It's not going to help anybody if I do. If I'm doing them wrong, I don't want to, you know, look like a fool. I already do. Do that regularly. Without a care in the world about it. This slide's gonna be the biggest pain in the butt, isn't it? I guess it could be worse. Work picking up, but I'm so excited for all the things. Thank you so much, Casey. I love you too. Have a good day at work, though. Honestly, I hope that it's okay for you. And I'll catch you later. Have no ever any worries. Oh, another good fun part about being on YouTube is I can prevent Casey from doing massive gift subs. Can't do that here, I think. I have thwarted you. Can't do it unless I'm on Twitch, and I just have to make sure that if I do any more Twitch streams in the future, to do it when you're not watching. Oh. Thwarting your every turn. Although I do think donations are still a thing, but it's still different. You can't do it that way. I'm banning you, Casey. Just be all I want from Casey in my life is just him to continue to be the beautiful person he is. Well, that wasn't so bad. What did I get? Did I get lights? That doesn't surprise me. No! Casey! Don't make me get Blake calling your mama. I'll make him. Come on. There we go. Figured I'd go ahead and knock out part of this whole slide part. If we knock it out, come on. So peaceful. I've been talking a lot during this stream, but do you ever just have that moment where because something's so peaceful, you just kind of want to just enjoy it? Like this. This is so mundane. So easy. Just look how simple it is. Oh. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Sweet. The reason I don't have the side railing is part of the reason I don't have the side railing is going to be because of the fact that it's on the other side, right? Yeah, I think so. I don't think I'm missing anything that way. Oh, hey! So it turns out I'm not in the slide. I'm on the slide. Oopsies. Alright, well, whatever. It is what it is. I hope everyone had a good Christmas. Yeah. I had a good Christmas. It was nice. Very calming. Very peaceful. I was talking to this woman the other day. Random stranger. Who was asking me how my Christmas was going. Told her that I didn't do anything. Told her that I relaxed. I hung out with family a little bit in the beginning. You know, simple stuff. And she was like, I went out and partied. And I was like, oh, I guess that is one way you can spend stuff. No judgments against people that party. I like parties. Parties are fun, especially when you get to party with friends. But, like, I don't have any friends that live nearby. Like, I have a couple of people, but they have, like, families, like kids. They're old enough to have their own kids. So, like, I try to not impose on those situations. Well, would you look at that. Cleaning the slide wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. It's such a big slide that it's hard to not be overwhelmed by the sheer length of it all. That could have sounded better. On the upside, there's no way to clip things here. Can't really do that. Yeah. Peaceful. Oh, look at it. All slowly coming together. I mean, I still gotta clean all of the underside to it. That's gonna be a pain in the ass, but... This was not asked in chat, but I wanted to bring it up since it's a part about me and stuff like that. Dream roles for my acting career. Stuff that I'm hoping to get. As I mentioned multiple times through various social medias and so on and so forth, my dream roles would probably be something along the lines of... So I'm trying my best to try to do Power Rangers. I'm a really big fan of it. All that good stuff. So that's kind of one of like the big dreams that I've got going on. But let's say, because there is no maybe, I'm gonna straight up go for it and I'm gonna get it. Once Power Rangers is done, what's my big plan there? Well, start off, I'm hoping that if there's ever gonna be any expansions of like through Netflix of the Tokusatsu universe, things like Kamen Rider and stuff like that, I will try to be a part of all of it. Hands down. We'll always try to be in it, around it, nonstop. That's what I want. So I'm going to try to do all of that. But other than that, I mean, it's just like anybody else. I want to one day be a part of Marvel. I've been taking voice acting lessons. Come on, I still cannot jump on the stupid slide. Taking voice acting lessons in my attempt to kind of branch out into things that I enjoy, that I want to be a part of, to continue entertaining. So voice acting, hopefully anime and, you know, animation related projects. Those are some things that I enjoy, that I hope to one day be able to be a part of that community, so I can also be on, like, you know, the convention circuit and stuff like that. I think that'd be a lot of fun. But yes, our first main big goal is going to be Power Rangers, as it always has been. Alright, eat. This is going to be one of those moments where this is necessary. Moving around. That's what I do. I get antsy. Hard to sit still. There's so much left to do. I'm only 82% of the way there. Isn't that crazy? 82%. Down I go. It doesn't reach, even though I'm hitting. That's crazy. Well, let's continue with the underside. Might as well. Okay, that's good enough. As long as I can get to the parts where the slide is covering it. Let me just slowly go up. All right. Let's get that covered. Coming along. Oh yeah, give me some Animal Crossing music, right? Hell yeah. Ba 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 da. Ah! Huh. I want to finish the slide, but I... That's nice. Uh-oh. Is that gonna help me at all? Can't tell. I kinda did. I guess since I'm here... Get as much on this side as I can. Awesome. Oh. Yes. Yes. Hey, hey, yeah. Do. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I missed a lot here. There we go. There we go. A little bit, there we go. A little bit, there we go. And here we go again. Yeah, the slide's coming together. We're at 91%, guys. I wonder if I can get this from here. I did it. Oh, hey. That's interesting. All right. No. I mean, sure, but still no. What did I get? Get up. Get up! Okay. Nice. Nice. This is Zelda music? That sounds right. Come on. Good. All right, let's go up. I think we could finish this one today. Might be able to, actually. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still have the whole underside of the stupid main slide. Like this. Got all of this to do. Might as well get started. It's not like it's going anywhere. I don't get what these random spam messages are. Are there any way I can take care of these? Yeah, I can. Sure can. Okay, cool. There's one more. Right here. Cool. I can do it from the main thing here. That's neat. That is neat. Oh, am I really all done with that? I mean, I don't think I was done with it. But I think it was done enough where the game was just like, ah, you're close enough. Probably this side that I'm missing, right? Yeah. Good gracious, why could I not get that done? Really? You went backwards? I wonder how I'm gonna make someone a mod. Gotta give Emily her modship powers. We must return what is rightfully hers. What? I'm 96% of the way done. I assume what's missing is like minor things up there like that. And then of course the rest of the chunk of the slide like this. Just go ahead and knock this out real quick. Perfect. Perfect. Turbo-tastic. God, wasn't that a killer movie? I know, I keep it just 97%. We're gonna complete this today. And then I think we'll take a look, a tiny peek at the jet. So I'm curious to see how big of a jet it really is. 98. I wonder what I know I have all of that up there. That's for sure. Let's grab my scaffolding. Better late than never. Let's go. Up. Okay. Start with just the side of it. Nice. Sweet. Double sweet. Triple sweet. Let's go down a level. Okay, let's move it so we can try to get the side first. Hey, Rainy! Yeah, I am back to streaming. Stuff has changed. All that stuff was kind of talked about already. But, you know, that's kind of the whole point of the YouTube stuff. Is that way anyone who misses it can have the opportunity to come back and see it later. Because YouTube doesn't delete videos. Or, I mean, they kind of do. It depends. It's a little different than Twitch. But, hey, you know, that's what we're here for. Ah! I bet you I've missed, like, a couple one-off stuff. Like, I see one just right off the bat. Right off the bat. Right there. Right there. Bet you it's going to be a lot of that everywhere. Dude. This is not even music from the game. That just fits perfectly, though. But I'm so glad people are following from the Twitch area over to here, the people that were there pretty consistently. I'm happy to see that. And hopefully we'll get some new subscribers, some new followers. Well, followers was a Twitch thing, wasn't it? So hopefully we'll just get new subscribers. Stuff like that over here. People that really enjoy the content. Oh! And we'll do some more crazy stuff. Looking forward to it. Probably as long as you aren't doing anything wrong, you'd be fine. I don't think I would be. YouTube is more of a content place than it is a standard experience. So, I mean, streams are nice, but... Okay. Probably under here? Okay. I think we're just gonna have to go here. Yeah. Stuff I wasn't going to be able to get from under that scaffolding. Yeah, like that. So what am I missing now? I hope we're not stuck on another one that's stuck on 99%. Let's find out. Entry door frame. What, this thing? Oh, yeah. Nope, sure enough, there was something there. Alright. 5th tier panel, side frames times 2. 3rd tier panel. Okay. Well, I can get that. And what's a railing post is up there? Yeah, railing post is up there. Okay, let's go up here, figure out what railing post we're missing. And figure out what 5th tier panel we're missing. Stuck. Nope, it's right there. There's that one. Railing post. Nope. Nope. Not that one. It's that one. Okay, what is a side frame? Ring frame. Top panel, top panel, top panel. Side. Railing, 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 railing. Okay, let's just jump down. Stairs. I don't know what a side frame is. Oh, slide frames, not side frame. Okay, so that's these, right? That's a support, so that's a frame. I'm just dumb. I don't know how to read. I get that from Blake. Alright, so if I just follow the slide, it should tell me, right? Well, there's one. That's one of them. Okay, just gonna have to look at them one by one. 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 It's this one. And we did it! All right. Look at it go. Oh, look, it shows where I was standing. That's weird. Didn't used to do that before. It doesn't show the scaffolding, so the character's just kind of floating there. Alright, let's take a look at the jet, and then we'll probably end the stream for the day. But we went for a good hour and a half? Oh. I mean, it's a pretty decent-sized jet, but it's not as big as I kind of thought it was gonna be. Who in this town has a jet? Okay, well, even doing this tells me that this is going to be more meticulous than I was anticipating. Oh, right. I'm stuck. Ugh. It's not like rust or anything on this plane, right? Like, will this be a pretty easy job? Right? It's gotta be relatively an easy job. I have no reason to suspect this would be too difficult. Alright, anyway. It's gonna be the end of the stream for today. We'll come back to Powerwash Simulator, probably. I don't see why not. I'm just going to switch to this, so I can quit out of this. Thank you so much for everybody who watched the very first stream that we had here on YouTube. I'm very excited for the new platform change. I hope you guys are too. If you guys like anything on other videos, feel free to send me messages. Feel free to follow the Instagram, which is just near Plasma or Nathan Benunas. There's different ones. I think there's social links for everything. Follow it on Discord. You can also put your suggestions stuff in there, as well as just letting me know, see what we can look forward to, what kind of videos you want that are just plain one-off videos, not necessarily just streams, so we're going to see how all that goes. There's no rating here, from what I can imagine. I don't think there's a rating function here. Or at least not one as simple that I would be able to figure it out. So I'm not going to do anything like that for today, but since it was the very first stream. But thank you so much, and I can't wait to see everybody else later. Be excited. More streams to come. Probably some tomorrow as well. Maybe. I'm not sure. Schedule's a little weird. At least, definitely on Thursday. Definitely Thursday. All right, everybody, bye. And I hope to catch you next time. Oh, also feel free to subscribe so that way and turn on the bell. The bell here is a thing here where you get notifications for whenever I go live, as opposed to having to do anything on Twitch. Hit the bell. It'll tell you whenever a new video drops or whenever I go live, so that way you can catch up on all the streams as well if you're not on the Discord and stuff like that. And then subscribe if you like content.